The weather won't allow it. And sugar can do well this side of ours.
And let me ask you, when did you start becoming a specialist?
The migration started long ago and it is going on.
Which migration did people decide to remain in a bonga? Honestly, maybe you might work so hard, purchase around 1,000 acres for your family, but when you die, man, how sure are you that they won't sell it? And then now your great grandchildren won't even have a piece
Of the land.
to call home. Yeah, you might be selfless, but there's that tiny element of selfishness that everyone should have.
Being a president, I've never been one, but I don't think it is that easy.
It's not easy, bro.
It's a very delicate balance
It's
of
a
so many
demand.
things.
It's really demanding. We'll have to choose if you want to elect leaders or people pleasers.
The current conversation is we do not want to get to a point of war because we do not want to destroy the level of progress
Development
we
or progress that
have.
we've already made. You can't tell me that me, I have the same goals as you or even as definitely all of us, we have different goals. Yeah.
Collectively, we have one.
I think-
currently it's being driven by capitalism. Eventually, the Africa Unite thing will come to pass.
Hello all, welcome to yet another episode of the Ideal Corner podcast. This is episode 131. Wait. 131.
It is here.
Shadi, the last time we recorded, you were at episode 12. Was it 127 or 12? I think it was 127, yeah?
It was 1 to 7.
Yeah, actually it's 127.
1 to 7, not 1
Yeah,
to 6.
it was 127. Bro, you are here. The last episode was one. I remember it was the one that was supposed to drop on a Wednesday, which was 127, because 128 dropped on a Sunday. And then
I've been here
129.
twice. This is
No,
the
now
third
I'm saying
time.
the last one before now this.
It was 1 to 7.
Yeah. Off-key is in the building. Off-key. Timza is in the building.
Kama kawa.
Timza and Off-key. Timon and Pumbaa. No, I don't know, but they're both... No, there's only Timon. If there were giraffe, then we could have given you a name Off-key, but there was no giraffe. But anyway, how's your
Just
weekend been?
off-key.
It's just Off-key. How's your weekend been? Tuanze na Mr. Off-key.
My weekend.
Mm.
Nimekuwa indoors too.
This
Ah,
weekend
Just
you
been indoors mostly. Other than Saturday did the usual rounds.
Yeah, the Kibuye rounds.
rounds.
Who pull the mic up?
After that, where did I go?
You know you're too long. If you bend like that, your neck might break.
I went. Yeah, you are right.
Yeah, we don't want your neck to break, man.
Break your neck. Break it. Your neck.
Now, this guy today has a problem. What did you consume before you came here? Ama it's anger that
Whether it's anger.
it's anger that is troubling you.
Okay, so Saturday,
Mhm.
after Saturday, what did I do on Sunday? Sunday I was at home.
You went to the village?
No, okay, I was in the house. Then in the evening, I went to the farm.
Still cutting trees, ama? Ah, okay.
I went to harvest
What did you harvest?
greens.
But you have not brought us some greens, man. That's how selfish Shadi is. Kwani else you don't consume burgers?
You should come and do some
But then
weeding as well.
I should come and visit that farm. You know, I've not seen that farm. So
It's
you
just
have
like a garden.
it's a home garden, some sort of
Yeah.
Ah,
So-
nice.
I'm working on it pole like
Nice. We are looking forward to that day you'll start planting everything, including sugar cane.
No, the weather won't allow it. And sugar can do well this side of ours.
Now let me ask you, when did you
Irrigation.
start becoming a specialist? You know, nowadays this guy he speaks as if he knows that the weather won't allow it.
I know, the weather won't allow it because I've
So how
never
do you
seen
know?
sugar cane from that other side. I've never seen sugar. The only place that sugar cane is being grown in Kisumu is in Kibos, I think, somewhere. And the Miwani places now. But in the how can I-
sugarcane in Nyando. Sugarcane in
But those
Nyakach.
are like outcasts of the city.
Yeah, what do you,
And where is Miwani?
Miwani is not in the city. Yeah, Miwani is somewhere kwa Ushago.
did you hear what
huko.
this guy said? Outcast. Not outcast.
Oh, outside.
See this guy. But anyway, you know, I was trying to process whatever you said, and I was
Oscar,
like,
you heard me and
No,
you
no, no,
understood
no.
what I have said.
no, I did not understand. I was still in shock. I was still in awe. What did this guy say? Outcast?
Okay, but you have heard the
You're
point.
right.
I'm right. Yeah?
Is he right with that outcast of his?
So if Oscar wants to plant sugarcane,
That-
please,
You
Oscar,
can try and tighten this side.
you are
Hapo juu
allowed
if it's-
to.
Yeah, if it's
Oscar, you can plant sugarcane in your compound here
No.
if you want sugarcane.
You know, there's a law actually that forbids agriculture within the city.
Oh.
Yeah. So wherever planting,
Why
breeding,
is that?
breeding chicken,
Why is that?
there's a law.
What is the reason behind such a law existing?
See, you know, this is not a village. This is a city. You can't just allow. Imagine now you are riding your bike, and then you just come across some chicken just crossing across the road, or even cows. Actually, I hate that thing that to do with cows and goats. Nowadays, there are these Maasais who just walk their goats aimlessly within
Okay, what about agriculture?
agriculture. I really don't know, but I think I should because what they're usually encouraging is maybe having trees, this aesthetically pleasing kind of flowers, whatever. You can do it in your frontage, such things.
No agroforestry in town.
But you now you
Even burials were banned in the CBD, by the way. Not in the CBD, in the town area. It was banned.
it was banned, but now people still do it. No, Kisumu people are just hard-headed. You can't.
We are Africans.
No. It's Kisumu people, bro. Do you know a majority of these people who even live in Obunga, Manyata? These are guys who have villages back in. Most of them are usually from Siaya. Not that I have anything about people from
Leave
Siaya.
us alone,
but,
please. Leave us alone.
But most of them, a majority of them, are from Siaya. I don't know why they ran away from their villages to come and stick here in town.
No, this is the closest town you can come.
But if we put that aside, most people in Kano and Nyakacha have roots in those sides.
True. That's true, yeah.
So maybe the migration started long ago and it is going on.
Which migration did people decide to remain in Obunga? Honest.
Okay,
Not that I have anything against those guys, but honestly, who decided that this is the place that I want to stay?
Now,
as of now, we cannot term it migration anyway. Back then, it was migration.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
Whose grandfather was this that decided that me now Obunga here? This is
my
where I
place.
want to stay.
actually, it was someone's land and then they sold it off because there's a place called Koyango somewhere. Now that Koyango thing, the guy was called Oyango. Now Koyango, according to the laws, meaning this place belongs to Oyango.
How long have you stayed in Obunga?
Not that much. Some very few months, like 4.
So within this short period, you've already started gathering history about Obunga.
No, not Obunga. No, Koyango is in Manyata, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Even Kondele. The guy was called Ondele.
They were. I think how I can understand it. You know, if you go to the outskirts of town, you'll find these settlements and clans. Big clans.
Yeah.
I guess it's the same thing with this side, only that this place developed faster.
Yeah, true. Might be.
Yeah. Because I know one of the great grandchildren of that Kondele person's Ondele. Now they own a very small land in Kondele. The whole place.
So
they sold the whole place.
But you know, people are just greedy because now it's a matter of generation things. Maybe you might work so hard, purchase around 1,000 acres for your family, nini. But when you die, man, how sure are you that they won't sell it? And then now your great grandchildren won't even have a piece
of the land
to call home.
I think the whole idea of buying land for future generations is part of the problems we have as human species. Why do we need to? Does it mean somebody will one day own Earth?
Can't. At this rate, you can't own Earth.
We cannot. We cannot because it is there. It is free. Yeah.
So you want land also to be free?
Yeah. Why should people own land?
Capitalism, bro. It's all just capitalism.
We have a long way to go.
Yeah, because now someone believes if I own this land, I can rent it out, I can develop something. But really, land should be free. Because unoccupied land, the problem is the people who have will run for it very fast.
They created title deeds and Ministry of Lands and all that.
Out of thin air.
Yeah, to make sure when you grab it, it stays yours.
It remains yours forever and ever, man. But even if you grab it now, what's the guarantee that your great grandchildren will still have it?
None. The great Egyptian kingdoms,
Mhm.
they owned the land. Now it's in totally different hands.
I think the laws should be changed. Like in China, I don't think you're allowed to own land.
It's the government
It's the government.
that owns the land. Yeah.
It should be that way. Not that
I
this
think
guy
our
has
president mentioned such a thing, but
ours.
yeah.
No, ours should
But
not own.
Kenyans.
No, maybe he should. For me, I believe he should fight for such things when he's out of government.
When he's out of
Not when he's there, bro. Let him be out of government and then
fight for such.
those
And
Yeah.
I think we have a good president, but we don't see it because of politics.
You know, Shadi told me this thing. This is actually the third time I'm hearing this thing. Today alone.
Said you need to think again.
We have a good president. Okay, he also has his downsides,
Flaws, yeah.
but who doesn't? After all, most humans, I think a majority of humans are selfish. Yeah,
Oh,
selfish, not selfish.
I believe all humans are selfish. Even most of us, if not all of us, we have that a small element of selfishness within us. Yeah. Not everyone is selfless that you can. Yeah, you might be selfless, but there's that tiny element of selfishness that everyone should have, bro.
So everyone has it, even in the political scene. But nobody, currently, I don't see anybody doing anything to help the country.
Yeah.
It's
And
only him.
I think I've had a long argument even with this guy, man. I've been asking him, this Akina Sisi Sifuna movement, what are they really all about?
Selfish.
No. There's no selfishness. Let me come in there.
You see?
Yes.
It is like
see?
this.
Mhm.
They have already told you this thing multiple times. The end goal is one: get this guy out of office.
And then what? No, leave alone why. And then what?
Then the plans now will follow.
What
So-
plans?
What guarantee do we have that when Sifuna moves into that office, we won't have these things that we're experiencing right now?
At least
Do you know one thing? I think was it Jagera? I think Jagera is the one who said this thing. He was with was he? I think he was at the Kisiangangi podcast. He said, once you enter ideally, individuals are never usually the problem. The problem is the office. Bro, once we are there, right now Sifuna is with the Kinababu, sijui nini. Once he gets into that office, there's just some information that will be given that will even change the way he's interacting with these guys. There's just information that you'll get. Now you'll start getting recordings. You hear the way Babu was talking about you when he was at Sijui Akina Nani during the campaigns. You hear Sijui the way Nani was talking. You see now. So now you start getting such information.
That is one. That is one bit of it. There is also another bit, the bit of us still being colonized.
Modern
So we still
colonization,
have those forces, and they influence both
They
the
influence a lot,
government
yeah.
and the opposition.
Mhm.
In fact, they finance. We are still puppets.
of these guys.
Yeah, we are, because in the grand scheme of capitalism and development and all that, I think we were colonized so that we could develop, and so that we could also develop the other countries. But in that game, it is like a pyramid. There's always somebody at the top.
At the top, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. That's how crazy it is.
But
bro.
bottom line, man, this guy just needs to go.
No,
No,
why?
man. That guy should stay there.
The reason why he shouldn't stay is because this guy, he portrays this picture of maybe he's a good guy, maybe he's not in control. Because tell me, how can people be killed somewhere else, you know, in a rally, and then your minister of internal security comes and says, now if you hear you there are goons, why are you going
But
there?
see, I'm the one who also, Timo, even that is just being objective.
How?
And I think I even told you this, bro. I'm a leader. I know very well wherever I'm going, these people have organized goons. Why should I insist that my people must go there?
Okay, that's it. But you as an internal minister of security, you should be saying, okay, we had there were goons. We went there to deal with the goons, and this is how we
See, there's an officer who died. Maybe that's the best attempt those people could do.
You think
provide
so?
the little
You think
security
so?
that they provided.
You think
no, I'm
so?
saying I'm not in that office, so I don't know. I'm speaking from the outside.
Have you ever seen, kuna siku tuliambiwa we wear sufurias on our heads, we go to the streets by baba.
Sufuria move, not Baba. Sufuria movement.
Yeah.
Sufuria movement it's Akina Sifuna who are pushing for that thing.
It wasn't Baba.
In fact, Sifuna was the one who was walking with the Sufuria on his head.
Did you see the amount of lorries that were being brought in to deal with protesters, blah, 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 blah? That thing was organized. Okay, what I'm trying to say is this. Roots himself, if you ask me to point one thing that this guy has done that we are saying he should go, it will be very hard to find that thing to point out. But if you ask me, point at his cabinet, those ministers, kina nani who has done nonsense, I can point a lot of them, you see? And we see him as the head. So if you don't comment on such things, if you don't act on them, tuta blame nani? Because me, I can't go to a CS and tell Murkomen, toka kwa hiyo office. But you as the president, you can call him and mwambia, stop what you are doing or do it this way. That's all people are asking for. Because Roots himself, mi sijaona kitu amefanya, but he's letting these people run his government as if it's a boarding school. You see how boarding schools were being, the teacher on duty just does what he wants. That other teacher is a good teacher. Huyu anachapa watoto. It shouldn't be that way. So maybe he should restructure his government. Have people who will help him achieve that. Right now, convincing people that Ruth should go back to power, it will be very hard. Yeah, it will be.
Being a president, I've never been one, but I don't think it is that easy.
It's not easy, bro.
It's a very delicate balance.
It's
of so many things.
It's really demanding.
Yeah, because there's politics in it. There's external influence. There's internal influence. Imagine even one statement you make can be turned
out of context, and then
and then there are also people who believe that the ones who made you get that seat. So definitely their influence also you can't put aside. Timo, it is a lot, man.
Then how did Nani dealt with it? Actually, if you look at the Ruth's government and Uru's government, maybe Uru's government, if there was even more corruption than this one.
But it was. People are waking up, and it is a process.
So they decided to wake up
during Uru's time. I think so far much worse things happened than people realize, or maybe we came to realize later after he already was out of office. But now imagine with the root, there is no move you'll make without the whole country knowing.
Then he should change changing times.
Plus,
that's all
bro, let's be honest.
He's just he's well positioned.
And I don't want to be tribal, man. This thing, it also now still narrows down back to the Mount Kenya region. Yeah, maybe once they were in office, there was no much noise at nini. But what's the case right now?
If these other tribe Kalenjins.
Yeah, not even, let's just say any other tribe. I'm not being tribalistic.
Imagine
or
if it was Luos.
During Uru's time, nowadays it's like Gachagua is sleeping and dreaming all about, even in his dreams, he's just mentioning Ruto.
Every morning he says something.
But this guy has even gotten to an extent where he has those official microphones. You know, this kind of executives, zile zinakuanga na nini mbili hapo. Guy is always making pressers every day.
But now what?
Let me ask you, during Uru's time, who was making pressers every day?
No one. Even the opposition was not.
No one. It wasn't every day.
But now, if you come and look at it this way, this information that this guy gets, he says he gets them from the NIS.
Yeah, because when they were in power, they made sure their people
were inside there.
Yeah.
Now, what is the government doing to counter such? You see, if you keep quiet as the government, you give us that thing, ama ni ukweli. You see?
If it's information that's coming out, might be true, might be not, I can't tell. But I'm asking yourself, do you think if we used to get such information during Uru's time, people could have been quiet?
No. Of course they...
Yeah, so it's just information that they've just chosen. Oh, this is the guy who is in power. We will make sure every day we release something. And it's not like these things were not happening during Uru's time.
Yeah, they were actually.
Or even during Kibaki's time.
Yeah. Even during Corona, a lot of people were killed. In fact, there's some two famous brothers. They were twins. They were killed like dogs somewhere. That case brought a lot of... But there was no that much of noise.
Yeah, there was no... Like right now, I'm just saying, yeah, maybe things might be thick, things might be bad. But let's not be ever see if we are pushing someone's agenda. Because at this point, whatever Kina Sifuna are doing, there's someone behind them.
Of course, there's someone.
There's a master that is just...
And then it looks as if they are in it for something, but they do not want to tarnish their image as well.
There's also that.
That is why they evade questions about serious matters.
Yeah,
But-
if you ask them,
Yeah.
what are your policies? How are you going
But
to handle this? office?
that's politics. Politics, you must be like that. Maswali una lenga lenga. You can't hit them straight like that.
But
That's what
now the
got
problem is
Hmm?
the
Hmm?
the common mwananchi.
now that let me tell you something. That this is how Roots got into trouble for the first during his first term as president, which he's still serving. During his campaigns, when he was asked something like, "How are you going to solve these?" He will give direct answers. Like hiyo story ya gas tutapunguza, sijui tufanye hivi na hivi, and then this is how things will be. You can't do them logically the way he was saying, and he knew, but he was giving them straight answers. You see, now he got into power. People are like, okay, we are waiting for that gas ikuje sijui 300, the mtungi thing.
Me, what I can say is, once you get to office, there are things that you would really love to work, but the system might also be working against you. Maybe this guy wanted to reduce gas, he wanted to do what, make sure as people get, like right now, I think he said that when ladies give birth, he'll issue free diapers or something. Yeah, maybe you as an individual, you really want those things to work. But the system, my friend,
It's true. No,
It-
how many presidents have been killed because of the ideologies they had?
a good
Even in
example is
America.
Gaddafi, man.
Yeah.
Things were actually working in Libya. Me, I didn't, up to date, I fail to understand why that guy was assassinated the way he was assassinated.
He was pushing for African unity and he wanted Africa to have one currency.
And even offered a
standardized
very
currency.
big amount of money actually as the first deposit in that bank.
And that threatens the colonizer.
They destabilized
But
Libya.
let me ask you, out of all these leaders that we
Acha tu
have,
niseme, it's the US.
It's them.
Now
and it's
nowadays
Barack.
it's the US.
and one thing I'm asking myself, out of all these leaders, whatever Gaddafi was championing, why can't they just unite?
Because a majority of them are puppets.
Colonizated
It's called neo-colonialism.
Colonialism, yeah.
Because if you see someone
been
like
bought.
if you want to get out of that loop, you do what Traore did. And not everyone is ready for that. You see, Traore just decided one morning, akasema, we are taking the government, we are cutting ties with these people, get out of our country, we are paying you your debts, and we want nothing to do with you guys.
Exactly.
And he's always
then-
under constant attempted assassinations. They always want to
Then-
kill him.
Yeah.
you
And
see.
then as a result of that, he got in favor with those that oppose the US.
Kina Russia now.
Yeah.
Like Russia, yeah, by the way.
Now they are behind him.
That is sad, man.
Do you think someone in Kenya can sacrifice that? Can sacrifice himself to do that? I doubt.
The current conversation is we do not want to get to a point of war because we do not want to destroy the level of progress
Development
we
or progress
already
that
have.
we've already made.
But do you know that war is necessary for things to change? Like in Kenya, people are not ready for such talks, but they are. It's after
just
it
has to be war.
happens. Yeah, after it happens.
If
Now
it's not
after,
war,
Huh?
something very
these people can't agree. If it's not war, these people can't agree. You see, 207 was just a testing thing. The 207 thing. If someone can come out, bro, that guy is the president. Like, let's say Baba was the president. I'm a Luo. How do I benefit directly from that? I benefit indirectly. That's just like someone from central Kenya or where. But someone was ready to kill their neighbor. They were not paid, mind you. These are not goons. This is just someone who has said, but now you are not.
this is our country.
This is our country's duty. And you kill someone. You see? Such stuff can only stop after we have seen something like.
Bro, I'm not advocating for that war, man.
But it will come at some point.
I know it will come
It
because
may have to be that.
yeah, I know it may have, because right now, bro, hey, the dynamics have changed. Right now, remember, we have guys from Burundi, we have guys from Rwanda, we have guys from Uganda who have just come in and they are now part of our country, our wherever we are. You can't tell me that, hey, bro, man, if that thing comes right now, it will be on another level.
Maybe eventually the Africa Unite thing will come to pass.
It will be messed up.
No, I know it not messed up. Might come to pass, yeah. Whatever you said, because now when we have people from all those other countries coming to Kenya and you have people from Kenya moving to these other countries, maybe at one point we might just end up because I'm sure these guys are intermarrying and they're
And
engaging.
they love it here. By the way.
Yeah, so-
what about the leaders? Okay, the citizens are okay. The leaders, will
At
someone say?
one point, maybe you guys might not be there. Me, I'll be there. I'm immortal. At one point, we'll get to a point where now it's not only someone with genuine Kenyan blood that is on top of that seat. It might be someone whose great grandfather was Burundian, great grandmother was Kenyan, and you see.
But for that will take a very long time, Mr. Immortal, because now if we have this problem of tribalism within us, we must deal with that first.
I feel like that's how tribalism also will be eradicated.
So that we can
Other
be
than
okay.
that, I think we don't really have a problem of tribalism, and if it is there, it is among the older generations.
True. Yeah.
I think the problem is selfishness. People thinking about their own interests.
And actually, they rarely never do it. Someone might think that I'm selfish. Whatever I'm doing it for my family. You're not doing it for your family, bro.
For yourself.
You're doing it for yourself. So that you might have that sort of gratification that, even if I leave, my people will still be okay. But at the end of the day, you're doing it for yourself.
I think one of the reasons why Mount Kenya has a problem with Ruto's presidency is because they no longer enjoy the privileges
That they had,
they had, and now they want it. And it is because they did not think they did things and allocated wealth selfishly. So now they no longer control anything.
Yeah, they don't have that power.
Yeah, and now because they were thinking about themselves alone,
bro,
they feel like they are going to be left out.
Go those sides of Nyeri, bana. The kind of roads those people have, bro.
Those guys have roads, man. Unused roads that people.
Bro, it is a village, yes, but the kind of roads that are running in, bro. But also, to be honest, this other side of ours, yes, money might be allocated, but our guys are also squandering money.
Yeah, the problem.
That's another problem.
The problem is from up there to the bottom.
Yeah, that's
somebody was
thing.
telling me if I was to be MCA,
Mm.
I would change my lifestyle, my thinking, my everything. I would get UV.
And that's the problem, man.
It's actually money
Start
corrupts people.
operating.
Now that's the problem.
That's the problem, man. Me, one thing, bro, just live one day at a time. Today, run with that V8. Tomorrow, just get on board of a piki and go wherever you're going. If it's a boda, if it's those Ngware men.
You see that thing that you always say, and most of these leaders, when you hear their stories, they are like, oh, me, I went to a public primary school. We are raised by a single mom. The thing you say that someone from a lacking background, when they get, they're like,
It's called
bro,
poverty mentality. Bro.
I don't want to get back there. So when he or she becomes a leader, he takes anything he can take.
And that's why
And I think we've also been driving that narrative, and it's not good.
Mm.
Who says that if you have money and you did not have, maybe you had a troublesome or a humble background.
Mhm.
Now the humble background has to matter. It has to be a story to tell. It has to be.
bana, me, I used to sleep hungry. Sijui nini.
Mhm.
Bro, don't tell us, man.
That's the past. Let it
Yeah,
rest
it's
in
the past. And just because it worked for you, it doesn't mean it will work out for the other person. You see, maybe, you were sleeping hungry. You found a way with which you moved from that side to this other end where now you can eat even 4 meals a day. But do you think whatever you're saying really matters to the next person?
It may not.
Mostly
And
to
it
the
does not mean that somebody who is still going through the same thing is necessarily going through hell, because they are in a position you are in.
Maybe that's their heaven, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe at times,
whose heaven is that, man?
Bro, people. Hey, let me tell you one thing. You see the same way people set goals, bro. You might find someone sitting somewhere is just, to him, the only goal he has is at least eat even 1 meal a day, and that's it.
Yeah.
Him is contented. Me, if I can just find a way of just eating 1 meal a day, me, I'm sour. You see? For him, if he gets there, he has achieved. He does not even want to leave that place.
But it also brings up a question. As in, what is growth? What is development?
All those things
What
depend.
is
I think, to me, those are personal. I'd say they depend with the person that you ask.
The way you view
Yeah,
development.
there's someone you maybe if you're asked growth, you'll say, me, I want a private jet, I want a private island somewhere. There's someone if you ask him, bro, what's growth to you? If I have just my small land somewhere and I build a small house with chicken, that's them. You see, now it depends, it varies from
It's
person to
abstract.
person. Yes, it varies from person to person. In life right now, you can't tell me at me, I have the same goals as you or even as Tim. Definitely, all of us, we have different goals.
But
Yeah.
collectively, we have one.
You see, I
And
think
currently, it's being driven by selfishness, capitalism.
yeah, I think to me, yeah, success varies, bro. It varies from person to person.
What about aiming high? But you should aim high anyway, even if success.
Your higher is different from my higher. It's different from Shadi's higher. We can't have the same higher.
So, problem
It varies,
becomes
Timo.
the problem.
You
the
know right
problem,
now.
I think the problem comes when now, because somebody is able to do something that somebody else cannot. The one that is able to do now looks at the other person like a lesser
Yeah,
human being.
yeah. See,
Then social media has been a very misleading platform in the world right now, because all it shows this picture of success. Even if you go to, let me say, TikTok, just on the search bar, search for success, you'll see the funny things it brings you. People with big yachts, or which cars, the Bugatti, the Ferrari. That's the narrative they sell. That's success. So if someone is, that's what someone knows from a child, like success is buying maybe a mansion or something. Their minds are being, how can I put it?
That is why we need to teach our children different.
Yeah, very, very true.
I think exposed minds are not affected by social media.
true.
And it depends. If your parents are exposed, do you think unexposed parents can raise a child to be exposed, like at a younger age?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah, it is.
I doubt. Because they'll see like the way they lived, that's the way you should.
Timo, one thing I always say,
Hmm?
at the end of the day, you are your own person.
But you'll start making your own decisions. Ukishafika huko when you start understanding yourself, maybe 17, 16, huko 18.
Who says, Bana?
While you're 9, you'll be depending on your parents to tell you
Bana, bro, me, I know of 9-year-old. See, there's this young kid who is in Turkana he has opened his shop.
Oh, that's
he's
the
doing,
boy.
yeah, and he's like me, there's nothing I'm going to do in school.
Yeah, he always says he's not going to
Yeah,
school.
so it depends. For me, I'd say it's how comfortable you are at that particular time. Maybe you're most 9-year-olds, maybe their parents provide for them, nini. So you in your mind, all you know is that whatever happens, my parents are the ones who are supposed to do what? Provide. But what if you don't have those parents who are providing? Like now that 9-year-old in Turkana or Narok, wherever he is.
Start depending
why
on
I think-
yourself, making your own
I think
decisions.
Same as to if you go to those Kinanarok or wherever. 9-year-olds, bana bro, those guys already have guns and they are looking after their herds of cattle.
Sites of West Pokot.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. Then living in the city destroys everything for kids. Most kids.
Not that it destroys. In some ways, these kids also in the city, they're exposed. In some ways, compared to those other guys in West Pokot. In some ways. Your environment also dictates a lot.
Actually,
You know,
you are your
in
environment.
ghettos, there are no filters
I ghetto, there's no
for
filter.
anything.
Bro, you
You
choose.
see everything
you
raw.
You choose. You
Real
see
raw and
everything
rare.
raw, and you choose the way to go. If you want to choose this route,
Yeah.
it's up to you. If you want to
Take
choose this one, take it. It's very, very raw. You choose. Ghetto. The ghettos are not easy, but it's not an excuse. Someone should say that me, I'm stealing because I'm from the ghettos. That's not an excuse.
Just choices.
It's a choice. And I was telling Oscar some hours before. Right now in Kisumu, like the past 3 days, every day, I've seen stories of people that have been killed by mobs because they were thieves. Even yesterday, there was one that was killed, and all of them, they are from the one of them actually was from Obunga, the notorious place that harbors thieves. One of them
Bro,
was from
you're
that
speaking
place.
like that and you stay there. So are you a thief also?
I ain't a thief, but
But if you say the notorious place that harbors thieves,
but
and that's where you stay.
listen. That's why you rarely find me at that place. Actually, I always go
No,
to sleep.
I rarely find you there because your house is also hot.
Okay, it's hot. That's one.
You're all
Second,
thieves.
Second, the
What did you steal today?
Let me see. Nothing.
Yeah, then stop saying you're all thieves. Say you and Timo are thieves.
Because everything is free.
everything's free.
What is free?
Where?
What do you mean by everything is free?
And what do you need to survive?
By the way, only food. All these other things don't even make sense.
Yeah.
Because if you eat healthy, you won't need to go to an hospital.
If you start keeping up with the Joneses and the rat race,
Now it forces you.
Mm.
But it is what it is, man. So what I was saying is that
Mhm.
actually, I never knew that the level of theft in that area is so low until someone stole my shoes. Some very funny
So
shoes.
low or so high?
it's low.
It's
Okay,
that's a low,
It's
but
high,
in
bro.
It
The level
ghettos
is
in
so
Kisumu,
high.
oh, the
it
level is
low.
so
But
high.
the bar's
but
been set so
the bar's
low.
been set so low. Huh? Someone
Thing is-
bana took my shoe. Nimeweka tu hapo nje hivi.
No, I think, this is how I
Uh-huh.
think. Timo went with shoes. You know the way Timo's legs at times they nini. The shoes maybe were stinking, and your neighbor was there saying, "Hey, what are these that are smelling?" And this guy decided, "Let me throw away these shoes."
No. Those shoes were not thrown away because if they were thrown away,
Or they were even burnt.
no, they weren't burnt.
Okay, then they were
They must have
destroyed.
been stolen. By
They
the-
were stolen. That place, and someone told me, me, I used to leave my clothes
By the
on
way,
the hanging line at
bar's
night.
been set
Someone
so
told me, even your clothes, don't leave your clothes on the hanging
at
line
night.
outside because they'll be gone by morning.
No, in Nyalenda, I had to install a CCTV outside
just to
because
just to see whoever was coming.
what's going on outside.
So what's the craziest thing you ever saw in your CCTV?
The craziest. I think they were aware there was a CCTV
So you
Oh,
never
so
came
yeah.
across anything
because
crazy.
it was after some sandals were stolen at my doorstep.
Sandals.
Yeah, there were sandals. I
And
decided.
yeah, the bar's been set so low. out
So
here.
low, bro. How can you steal sandals?
Yeah, because I think nowadays, if you steal something significant in the ghetto,
You're murdered proper.
you are gone.
Yeah, actually, that's the good way to go. It's always wrong when they find like you are falsely accused, and then the mob kills you. Now that one
No,
becomes
me,
bad. But
one thing I'm saying, this
Hmm?
message goes out to all the thieves out there. But people are employed. People are idle.
To all the fans.
Yeah, people are just waiting to scare uyo. Once they hear uyo, but
They are-
even you will be surprised the number of people that have just
huh?
come out to
Sina kazi, and there's someone
there's
stealing.
someone stealing. Already someone is bitter. Yani, me are struggling, and there's someone who wants to get it easy. Though it's not easy because stealing also. Hey,
It takes a lot. It
Takes
takes
a
a
lot,
lot.
man.
We should also not forget that there's no big stealing and small stealing. Stealing is just stealing.
but there's big
Me,
and
I feel
small,
there's
bro.
big and small.
There's
There are
big
levels.
and small, bro.
There's no level.
Like the guy who stole Timo's shoes. Now you want to say that's big stealing?
Now you have
Okay.
achieved something because you have stolen the shoes.
Are you mad about your shoes getting stolen?
I just smile. I'm not even mad because now what's that?
Are you mad about public funds getting misused?
I'm
Yes,
very mad.
It's very mad.
Very, very
It's
mad.
very mad at the government.
And the way there's level, that one it's some level. That's why the public can't go and start.
Actually, that should be
getting them.
considered treason.
Yeah. That's why the public can't go and start getting them out of the offices and banning them because that's some high level of stealing.
Why do you
see.
think even as per the law, there are different charges for different crimes?
It's only the Bible that says that the same level, but the law applies very, very different.
The same person who steals a cuckoo gets to be sentenced in prison, but somebody is stealing $1 million CDF budget. My money budgeted for.
The message is so clear. If you want to be a thief, be a politician, go steal. You will deal with them in different way. Still here, we will kill you.
So the game has rules.
Bro, me, I don't even blame our politicians. Me, and this thing I've said severally, I blame us. The
Each
people who are
individual.
outside. Yes, the people are outside because we set some high expectations and
Not
standards.
even outside, everyone, including that politician.
Mm.
Individually.
There's a certain
No, but you're the ones who give them pressure. You imagine now you are even an MP of your village somewhere or your area.
Yeah.
Every morning you'll find someone just seated in your village with a problem that they want you to solve.
Exactly. And these are the issues that we need to solve. So if I'm an MP and I know my area has such an issue,
No.
why not
You as an
expose
MP,
people?
as an MP now,
Yeah.
you have like the most of the members of your village have come to visit you.
Yeah.
Please pay fees for my child.
My
Please.
sick,
Sijui my house.
hospital
Sijui nini,
bill.
build my house. Sijui, please. Sijui help me. Bro, you can't.
There's constituencies whose constituents don't have such
I
problems.
feel
because
like
the MPs are doing a very good job.
not really.
I don't know,
bro.
but they'll still come.
They'll still come.
Unless you
Unless
are a
you're
member
the
of
one-
parliament
And they will still come.
for places like
Why-
Siju, Westlands, where people have money. No
But
one will
even
come.
Westlands people will come.
People will still come.
People from your
Yeah.
village will trace you.
Yeah,
until-
they come.
Yeah, man.
They do.
Everywhere people will come. I feel like
Because I remember Swag had some issues back then when he was the MCA for the first term. His first time as an MCA. He was living in Manyat.
you have
And-
to relocate.
Yeah,
man.
he had to record. Because every morning, these people would wake up in their own
You'll
compound.
find an
There were
entire
people,
crowd.
bana.
bana.
So
Even your,
his
house,
wife-
your home is no longer your home.
His wife had to cook tea and buy breads, crates of breads. Every evening, crates of breads would come because in the morning, people were there. Now, his wife got tired of all this and told him, let's relocate. People started hating on his wife, like, oh, akona roho mbaya, sijui nini nini.
You see, now that's the problem. Now that's people wanting to take
Exactly.
advantage
And
of
when Swagger left the place,
And-
they started saying, now his opponents,
Mm.
at yo, see, he didn't have money, he was here. Now you elected him, he has moved, he came to Tomboya, then left Tomboya, I think went to Milimani. So people are like, oh, now your money is being used to relocate, but the people are the problem. If I'm an MCA, you can't come to me with
Why
all
do you
your
think the people are a problem?
Systems are not working.
systems are not working. But the constitution has, you as an MCA, you have your, how can I say, your duties. And your duties as per the constitution are not to help those people directly.
That is why I was saying
Huh?
such problems can be handled.
Uh-huh.
See, you are there, people, they elected you, meaning you are popular among them.
Uh-huh.
Sit them down from time to time. Tell them the reality of things, what your work entails, your job description, the things you can deliver. And with your access to resources and good networks out there, you can bring projects that can help.
No. Shadi,
Mm.
let's be realistic. In our Kenyan politics, you cannot do that.
You can.
Because if you come and
No,
sit,
I think
if you come and sit me down, tell me at you know our people. You start telling them
I
I
think
Hey.
even us as just citizens, we love to choose if we want to elect leaders or people pleasers. Yeah. Because if someone does not want to ati now, because maybe I lack, I don't have, I can't pay for you fee at that particular moment. Now you want to go walking out there tarnishing my name I even went to his office, he has
Ah,
refused to pay for me.
That's what they do.
You see?
And your opponents take advantage
True.
of that. They start saying, "Si unaona, this
You know,
guy can
this is
do
the kind of
nothing."
thing happening at our national level.
It's that's
with our
it, bro.
president currently, actually.
Yeah.
Mm.
It is the same exact thing. Now there's the opposition, must go. He's not doing, he's stealing, he did that, he did that.
Because someone somewhere, there is the cut that he used to get is no longer
He's
reaching.
no longer, yeah.
Okay, but the president, the case is different, man. Because this guy,
Timo said defending this guy is tough.
Okay,
No,
what
no,
I've
no.
realized, okay, one time followers, I'm a believers,
Mm.
solid one-time believers.
Mm.
There's nothing you can tell them.
Not to tell them.
You can't change
Yani,
their mind.
and-
There's no fact you can.
And if you ask, if you even ask them what are your policies, bro, they can even fight you. What do you mean? What are you asking us?
the thing is, let me tell you the reality of this thing. Me, the way I think many one-time believers see it, they see it as this is a bus here, who has the driver, and now this conductor, he back here, he's just doing whatever he wants. The driver is very, very quiet. He's just going. Even if he's taking us to the best place that we want, at least if someone does something stupid, call it out, do
But
something, make some changes, bro.
One thing I know. Okay, fine. The office might corrupt you, but in this country, if you just come out as an honest leader, even an honest
can't
president,
survive.
it's either you'll be killed or they'll find a way of kicking you out of that office.
Yeah,
You
no,
can't.
that's the problem. Now they
can't.
must lie. You
That's
can't be
what I'm saying. Even that Sifuna, I don't know Simu, whatever that guy you're fighting for to be in
HE.
that HE,
Yeah.
whatever you're fighting for him to be in that office, my friend. You will see him when he's not in that office.
No, I
But
think
the moment he steps in that to that
the
office,
only thing that can end this game is when all Kenyans stop taking sides.
Which
Like
will
just
never happen.
watching.
Which will never happen.
It can.
can't.
But it can, but it can't. But it won't. It won't.
You know, do you know these politicians?
But it won't.
Let me tell
It can,
you.
but it won't.
These politicians, they benefit. You see that sides, Evie, that's what make them relevant. You see, I'm from the opposition because I have my people. That's the way I'll be called on a negotiating table. The moment all Kenyans now don't have sides, they say, by the way, you show us what you can do, we will vote you in or out. We don't go with this
We
side or
don't
this side.
care.
We don't care. They lose their power. Because now, why should I call you to my table to talk about you when you have nothing to offer? You have no vote. These people will decide according to your track record. So you are nothing to me. So these politicians can't allow that. They will divide you in whatever way they can, even if bribing you, doing whatever they want.
I think this term opposition, they should have looked for a different word.
That's why, listen, someone said,
We are
I
always
can't remember
opposing.
who, the only way for us to move forward, if we do away with the opposition, we have a one-party state, let the person in power control everything.
Or a
and let
dual
things
party
flow.
state.
That's how it's or a dual party. Because this thing of kila mtu anafungua party, or this one drives this narrative,
You
this
know,
one drives...
at times, I know Moi maybe did the worst things. But at times I sit down and reflect, man. Him advocating for one party state. Bro, there's a reason why that guy wanted to go that route. There's a reason why he didn't want multipartyism or whatever. Because he knew at the end we'll just be having all this trouble.
42 troubles.
And do you know how they won at the 1992 election? I heard yesterday Senator Karungu Thangwa of someone from the Central saying this thing. He was saying, Moi in the 1992 elections, Moi told, was it Lee Kinyanjui? No, Lee Kinyanjui was the one giving this story. It was someone at the top during that time. Moi told someone, a very close ally of him, that let's pack and go. We want to win this election. These people have decided they don't want us in office. Let's just pack and
That's
go.
when they decided to split. I don't know, Kenneth
Exactly,
Matiba and
exactly.
Kibaki
And they saw, let's split.
let's organize. When he comes back, he will receive a huge welcome that he will know that he's the one
He's
who's actually wanted as president.
And that guy
Went
goes
with the wave.
Yeah, went with the wave. And that's how, imagine, Moi, I think, won with 1 point, 6 or something.
I think it's all about strategy.
Kibaki
also,
got 1 million. The Matiba guy got 1.4. Bro, division is there. It will always be there. But if we have one party state, that's the only way we can continue. And these people are not ready for such talks.
Also, man, these elections after every 5 years that you are MPs, Nini. I think you are just saying something. Was that thing true? That they've done away with the degrees?
Bro, even for the presidential...
When I see such jokes, man.
Even for the presidential seat, bro.
If they
you
can change such things
Huh?
swiftly, what can't they change? Because
This
there's a lot that we need changed.
They can, then they should.
So you know the problem, these people, they just go there with their, as you said, selfish interest.
Listen, no, a university degree is currently not a requirement to vie for elective positions in Kenya, including the presidency, governorship, parliamentary seats.
After what? We need to know the bill and everything. Give us details.
Let me see key details of the legal framework. The High Court struck down the degree requirements on the
Hey,
grounds.
High Court, not even the MPs.
Yeah.
It is now,
The High Court. The grounds of discrimination and lack of public participation, noting that forcing a degree requirement will unjustify exclude over 96% of Kenyan population who do not hold
At
a
times,
higher.
even us, the justice system fails us. Now, because what are such things
What
they're
is this?
passing?
But it is just right anyway. Because
No,
I
if
do
someone
not
can
right.
just
We
come
are-
from...
we are-
It is not
yeah.
right.
we have so many degree holders that
They're even worse than...
they do not even have one leadership quality. In fact, masters and doctorate degree holders that do not have not even
Yeah,
one
there's
leadership
that.
trait.
But at least, bro, have some form of education with you, bro.
Someone who
No,
knows.
you want to have class 3 dropout to lead your constituents.
Now imagine,
Well,
see
if
this
he's
thing.
able to convince his constituents,
You know,
and do this and
this-
then he
That
does
is
it.
populism politics.
Which
That
is very bad.
He might be just a comedian in the village, and now you elect him to go and lead you guys.
People's
That's
choice. That is democracy.
I feel like those are we have the worst form of democracy on this earth.
The
bro.
worst, bro.
True.
We should restructure how democracy works.
You see, we always compare ourselves to, democracy works in
At
the
in the
States.
US,
You see, the US, before that democracy thing was there, those people were like, if you want to do something, we do it. There was wars. We won't be told about that. Before these people came together, and now they said, okay, things are now set. Let's bring in the democracy. In Kenya right now, we are not even settled, but we have democracy. So people use it on their own.
And then now bro, like in Kenya, we have the Kenya School of Government, right? Why can't we just make it a law? Just pass it at law where after an MP has been elected or an MCA, they must go through a certain course on leadership. Hata kama ni 1 year, they go through Kenya School of Government. It's like a vetting process. If you don't pass the exams, you are kicked out. To me, I feel like that one will change even our leadership structure in this country.
I don't think it can.
It can't work, but it can change the leadership. But also, some people will just buy their way out.
Exactly.
Yeah, the way they buy. Oh, I think if you look at it this way, even High Court, maybe they say, this degree, these guys just buy degrees here. Like, let's just do away with it. They buy them here at, is it called River Road? You see? So they said, let's just do away with it so anyone can buy. But that's very, very dangerous. That tells you how 2027 politics
they
will
don't even
be.
buy it in River Road.
Hmm?
They buy it from the institutions.
Yeah, by there you just give them money.
There's a governor that graduated with us
Make
the same year.
Hmm?
Yeah, there's a governor that graduated.
You mention them. Why are you afraid?
Not mentioning.
Boy. Mike Sonko.
This governor never attended
Sonko.
any class.
Sonko.
Was busy.
Was it Sonko?
Was
Leave Sonko alone now.
No, but he doesn't want to mention, and the guy's already graduated.
So this guy did not attend any class.
At ZTech.
None.
Was it ZTech?
But he graduated.
Was ZTech?
Yeah.
That's Sonko, I know.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
But he graduated.
Yeah.
With a degree in what?
First class honors, by the way. I
Hey.
don't remember.
Hey, Mike Sonko. But, what? Boy,
You will
laughing.
be adapted. No, that's
I
your
will be
fault.
adapted.
You will be adapted.
Hey, I don't want to be adapted, but what was the degree all about? You know,
I can't recall.
first class honors anyone can get, Bwana.
Depends
It depends on what you're studying.
Like your guy studied botany or zoology.
Anyway, maybe leadership has its own perks or something.
Me, I always feel like
Imagine.
I always feel like presidency should be left for the people in the armed forces. Like when you want to vie for presidency, resign from the armed forces, then come and vie. Because those people, there's a way leadership things are.
They're disciplined.
They're disciplined.
Magufuli style.
Yeah, Kimagufuli style. There's a way those people do things. So it should be resign
Got him
from.
killed,
By
by the way.
But it
it got him killed. Actually, being
sad part, he didn't even die in his country.
bro,
That sucks, man.
then you die somewhere else. That is you.
Died in Kenya, man.
Then they say it's corona. Me, I didn't buy that story. And those people loved that guy. And then Mama came. Mama is running the script of the West or wherever she's getting that script from.
Puppet.
Yeah, she's a puppet. You know, Mama will be banned from going to Tanzania.
Let them
Do you care? What is there in Tanzania that I'm missing in Kenya, honestly? Tell me.
Buy coke.
Si nyinyi ni mandugu.
But they should ban me. I feel like I will trend if she bans me.
And I'm a piano.
And I'm a piano.
My piano, I get it like straight from the source in South Africa. Do I have to go to Tanzania? They're
But
just imitating.
But there's this thing happened this year. Yeah, it was yesterday. Now listen to this nonsense. Museveni's daughter, one of his daughters, I can't recall the name. She graduated. She was I don't know. Should I use ordained? She became an archbishop somewhere in Uganda.
So what's wrong with that?
Listen, like now theirs, I don't know what it is, but like now the Kenya Revenue Authority is in Kenya. Let's say if it was Kenya.
They have you are something.
Yeah. Now they take a whole page in a magazine to congratulate her. Like the revenue part of the country.
Timo, what's wrong with that?
Bro, the revenue part of the country, what are they doing in the business of that guy?
This guy is also an hater.
No,
man.
that's not being an hater.
So what is wrong with graduating someone they've been ordained to work?
Bro, there's a lot of people in the country that can congratulate the revenue authorities of the country.
Let me ask you.
What kind of government, what kind of societies does Uganda have? What kind of what system is that?
To me, I wanted to ask Timo. you, when was the last time you read a newspaper?
Mm,
Have you ever even read a newspaper in your life?
yeah, I have. Actually, my dad loved newspapers. So.
No, I'm talking about you, not your dad. I'm
No,
asking
see, I
you.
was taking the ones that he bought.
When was
Hey, hiyo
that?
ni kitambo huko.
So why does it hurt you when they put such information in?
The reason it
It
hurts
does
me,
not make sense.
it doesn't make sense.
Sikuwa nimepeana comment yangu.
Mm.
As in, it is odd.
It's so odd.
Recently, let's say, for instance, our first
daughter.
daughter
Got married.
got married.
No, it was a nyombo.
nyombo, yeah. And then Kebs goes ahead to post
Bro,
something.
What is that? Kebs.
So long, one thing I want to say, as long as it's not government resources has not been used or public resources, do your thing, man.
I know.
Me, I won't judge.
You'd not be surprised to find out that they also gave her some token.
Of course they did. That guy runs that country like it's his house.
And that's why I'm asking, is it a dictatorship? By the way, what kind of system do those
They
guys
say
have?
that it's a democratic state. Wait, is there democracy in that country?
Timo, you now, one day we'll just go and drop you in the middle of Kampala so that you face Museveni head-on. You cannot hate that guy from the outside.
Nah, that guy, what that guy does is stupidity, bro. Those are some of the people that makes Africa look like a joke.
There's another thing. This okay. I think one of the problems is they consider themselves a democracy, yet they do not take into consideration other people's views. I guess that is why they always have a problem with other leaders, so they try to suppress the opposition. But economically,
they're thriving.
They're thriving.
They're doing, bro. Those
Their
guys have
goods,
food, man.
They do not have counterfeit products. Business,
What
do not even need
What
a
do you mean
permit.
those people don't have counterfeit products? Do you always see the chase that happens at the Busia border?
Then who do you think are taking the... It is the Kenyans taking the counterfeit that side.
And also Kenyans taking legit cheap products from that side.
Trying to
sell them in Kenya, and then our Kenyan authorities now have
bro. And then one thing, I think, was it last week, but when we had a team from Uganda in Kenya, and they were telling me with them the thing that is expensive there is these products. How do we call them? Akina soda, nini.
Beverage.
No, not beverages. It's something product. I've forgotten the word. There, it's expensive. For example, he was telling us Minute Maid, you buy it at 300 shillings. Processed foods and whatever, and drinks. But phones are cheap as hell. So with them, things that I feel like, I think the government has done with, they've come up with a way with which things that I feel are not healthy, they like the prices. But things that they feel are essential and their people need to survive.
And I'm moving to Uganda.
Uganda is good. The problem is, I remember even how he was saying that because she has been in Uganda, I think
She lived in Uganda.
She lived in Uganda for some time.
Yeah.
She said the citizens, as we are making noise at SG Museveni, a majority of the citizens from the other side, they're okay.
They're okay, man.
And if they hear you saying Museveni must go, they're like, what are you even saying? Because now there's this thing that they have been denied. Let me use North Korea as an example. Those guys, they don't know what the others are doing outside. Things like democracy, things like just saying your views.
I feel like you should be living like that.
That's why.
Because who said we need roads in our villages? Who are they going to transport genuinely?
When someone gets sick, how will cars nini?
No, so long as they are marammed well, they are leveled well, people can move. That's who told you there are bad roads in Uganda?
They are.
Have you been to
roads.
Uganda?
No, I even saw a clip of
Leave alone things you've seen. Have you been to Uganda?
Bad in the sense of you comparing it to Kenya.
To Kenya. You see, that's the problem. You're comparing.
But they're bad. But you can't tell me that a country...
who complains in Uganda about roads?
Bobby Wine. You want me to name someone else?
Besige. It's because they are comparing with what they're seeing outside.
Yeah.
And the problem is now we've termed civilization as what we see from the West. That's not necessarily civilization, bro. Civilization is just another word in the dictionary.
Japan is another good example of a country that has not left any of its traditional beliefs or anything, or cultural practices, but it is modernized.
Very, very modernized.
Very modernized.
But Africa now, you can't say the same for Africa. Africa, we still have some problems. So we'll have to fix them. Even Uganda, okay, they are good. They are well taken care of, everything.
But I mean,
But things like
so as long as I have food in my
Yeah.
stomach,
And that is why you have a problem with our president.
Mweshi 001, Mweshi has a lot of problems. Not even that, but him.
So is Museveni.
Museveni now.
And
Now
Traore
Museveni
will also be an issue in some times.
Yeah. By the way, Traore will be an
According
issue.
I'm trying to reason in your shoes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
you're
very
trying
true.
to fit in his shoes.
It's very
Trying
true.
to fit in
Traore
your
will be a
shoes.
problem in some countries, but most of the countries,
I'm saying within his country.
or within his country,
Yeah, because currently
Mhm.
he's like he's what Museveni is to Uganda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he does. But at least with him, no, I don't want to say something. I've never been to Burkina Faso, but what I know, he's doing some good things in Burkina Faso. In Uganda, I can't say the same.
But
I
we
can't
need
say
to
the same.
travel,
You're not a
man.
Ugandan. Stop speaking about Uganda.
It just pains me that our neighbors here are
We
not
need to
enjoying
travel.
what we enjoy.
So long as you have so long as there are good roads that are connecting Kenya to Uganda and you can traverse, it's okay.
But we need to travel.
But you need to try. This thing of living in your country is like
Yeah,
what? Like a tree that will never leave the country.
You need to travel.
Leave that alone.
You need to travel.
Yeah.
You will leave Kenya and go to US and you've never gone to which country? Which example can I use? Burundi.
Yeah.
Because I've never been to Burundi.
You've never
You
been
should
to
go
Burundi.
to Burundi, man.
Mm.
Uganda,
I met a
Tanzania.
Masai from TZ. He has visited every place around Lake Victoria up to the Tanzanian side.
So every place, like every village, what do you mean by
Every town,
place?
every settle, like he's been to Uganda and Tanzania and Kenya
Mm.
along the lake.
Oh, the
He
lake
has
shows now.
interacted with the communities, seen the lifestyle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How was it for him, man? That's a
I
wonderful
think it's
experience.
good, but he's a humble guy,
Mm.
except when he's very high. There's a day I met him. I don't know what drug he was using. I was trying to ask the friends what they gave him, but no one was answering me. And then the guy kept telling me,
So he was.
"Ini ya KTZ."
So he wanted to fight people now.
No, he was just talkative. He was too talkative.
But what's wrong with being too talkative?
But he's a humble guy.
No, that's what I'm asking. What's wrong? You can be humble and still talkative.
He was becoming a nuisance.
Say that to me.
You could not hold a conversation,
conversation with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just like all over the place.
He was jumpy. He was jolly. He was jovial.
Jelena Jolie.
He was jolly. Yeah. Sorry, man. Timo, did I ask you how your week was? Man?
Nah, my week was. You don't even start. Man.
What happened?
It was just a boring.
One of
week.
your many girlfriends.
No,
your
it-
weekend, actually. It was weekend, right?
Yeah,
it was weekend.
It was on a weekend actually. This weekend of mine has been so boring.
Because remember, as we conclude, man,
I
I
had a
don't
feeling.
have any other stories. Yeah. What happened?
Which feeling do you have?
I had a feeling. Was it a call? Was it yesterday? You gave me a call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in the morning.
Yeah.
But there's a
And
guy.
from the call, I could tell.
You could tell the guy
nothing
was-
yeah,
nothing was
something
going right.
Was not going right.
Nothing was going right for this guy. Huh?
Yeah, there's a friend of mine actually. She's a she. Kuna mtu
What
alienda.
is this a she, bro?
She's a
trans.
not a trans.
Bro, what the
It's a
hell is-
woman.
And why you say
Let me
it's a
say.
she?
Let me say that way. Let me say that way. I wanted to say it's a she.
Say it's a lady friend.
Yeah, it's a lady friend. So this lady, and as you are ex, how can I put it? That ex that refuses to go away went to her place, beaten her up,
Beat her, not beaten her.
beat her up because she refused to pick her phones. And now this guy,
No, why did this? You know, there are many red flags in this story.
listen.
Why did this girl open the door for this guy?
Now that's not even me. I don't even care the reason why she.
No.
was
Why
beaten.
did
The thing was,
Mhm.
this guy goes ahead, takes my photography cards, goes with them. At hizi vitu za vulana unaweka kwa. I'm like the fuck.
your photography card?
Yeah, I have
What
some
were your
cards.
cards
I have
doing
2
there?
cards.
The lady was a client.
No, she's a friend. I always have some 2 cards, 32 and 4 GB for photography. I always work with them kwa bag yangu. So I forgot.
No. Timo, you are chewing this lady.
I
Stop
wasn't
lying to
chewing
Bana.
her. She's my
How can
friend.
you go? No. Timo, let's
To the
start.
extent of leaving the cards
cards,
there.
bro. That are always in your bag.
You
bro.
listen. You are
Nah,
the reason she
You are
was
the reason
beaten.
that lady was beaten.
No. I wasn't chewing
Guys,
the lady.
moral of the story: if you are chewing someone, Stick to her, bana. Stop calling her your
Listen,
friend.
No, she was my friend. Now she calls me, then I called you. I wanted to go to Nyamasaria.
And
She
do
lives
what?
past Nyamasaria.
And do what you want to do?
I called a friend of mine, is an officer hapo Nyamasari. Akaniambia just come to the station. We go to that guy's place because aishi mbali. We go to that guy's place because
Let me ask you before you continue with your story.
Huh?
Shadi, do you have a lady friend that you hold so dearly like that? That
None.
you don't have any form of
Zero.
intimate relationship with? But don't lie to us. We are not children.
Zero.
We are not children.
no, you know, I don't want to go deep in the story. What I was trying to say
Because
was,
you're going deep on her. Continue.
oh no, this immortal soul is so stubborn.
No, but anyway.
The thing was, this guy now takes my cards. Cards zangu zimemkosea nini? Those cards, they have some photos.
No,
there
you
that-
when you are going to that lady's house, why are you leaving evidence on
just
that?
know
in
the
that
cards
house?
were there
Why
somewhere.
did you leave the cards there anyway?
I forgot. You know, I always forget. I just forgot them somewhere.
Cards.
But
Have you ever forgotten your cards?
You people listen.
Have you ever left your cards?
You people listen. I knew you people are going to judge me. I knew you people are judging me.
No, man, your story is taking too long. We want to close this.
Listen, now that's what happened,
Yeah.
and that was on a Sunday,
Mhm.
very early in the morning.
Mhm.
So almost half of the Sunday, my work was
You're
tracing this
trying to
guy,
sort out your relationship.
tracing him. We went whose relationship.
Okay.
We went to this guy's house. He was not there, so we were tracing him like half of the day.
But now, which are these 64 and 32 GB cards that you look for the rest of the day?
No, that guy alikuwa ameniingia tu kwa na. They're not even 64. It's a 4 GB card, and this
4
4
GB.
This 4 GB card, the reason why it's so dear, it belongs to a friend of mine, and he has an old Sony camera, and that card near your camera, and I don't know. He says
Then it's not dear to you. It's dear to your friend.
Listen, kitu iliniboni, you can't go to someone's place, beat them up, take someone else's things
Blame the lady.
just because you
Blame the
can.
lady. Why did she open the door?
Someone can find you the
No.
door open.
Because I'm
man.
sure this is not the first time this lady is being beaten by this guy.
Yeah, that's-
And if she knew very well this is my ex and he's coming back, what is he coming back to do?
Probably last time the beating was because another guy left the phone.
Yeah. So
And so bottom line is, I spent the
the
whole
thing
day
that
to
you
go-
should be worrying about, what if he found you there? You could have beaten the two of you. So at least you were okay. Go and sort out your issue with the cops.
No, I got the cards tulimpata somewhere huko kwa one of the bars huko, I won't say which. Alipatikana huko, and it was a lot nini. The girl wanted to take a P3. Alilipa do, by the way. He had to pay the lady and the officer for hiyo mafuta tumetumia nini. And I got my cards back. Hiyo kitu iliniharibia weekend vibaya sana. You see?
Yeah, it's good to have cop friends. As we conclude, what do you have to
No,
tell
it
the
is
people?
not.
Why?
That's a story for another day. What do you have to tell the people?
This guy always limits us, but tunapiga mskwiki.
Bana, I'm the one who edits, Bana. You don't edit. You
We
just
say
you
peace,
like
man.
you just like talking. That's a story for another day, Shadi. That's one we must talk about. The story for cops. Yeah, as you conclude.
Me
to-
always say peace, man.
Off key. Anything you want to say? That's one thing I like about this guy. It's not like this guy. When you want to conclude this one, now he wants to start some stories until I don't know.
cuts me short.
Yeah, man, that's it. Episode 131. We're out, man.
Oh,